Hi, my name is Marjut and welcome to this 30-minute Yin Yoga class. So today we are gonna move through different poses and focus on letting go of the perfection. And like always in Yin Yoga, it's not meant to be perfect. We are not meant to perform in the poses, but I just wanted to focus on that specifically today because I know that many of us are handling that kind of emotions when we are living our everyday life and we are trying to do everything perfect, and in my opinion life is not about that. So yeah, that's what I have been planning for today's class, just to focus on poses, feeling the pose, listening to our body and try to let go of that feeling, that how it should look like and how it should be. Okay, and we can just start by sitting cross-legged. And you can bring your hands on your knees and close your eyes. You can start feeling your sit bones grounded towards the mat. You can relax your hips and feel your spine growing soft but strong at the same time. Relax your shoulders, your collarbone area, your neck and your jaw. Let your tongue rest on top of your mouth, just behind your upper teeth. Lips sealed. Start observing your breath. Is it shallow? Or is it deep? Whatever it is today, try to observe it without judgment. You don't need to change anything. And now start to scan a little bit your body. Is there any tension in a specific area? Just observe again, without needing to change anything, without judging anything. Now you can take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Slowly open your eyes and rest your gaze in front of you. And now we are gonna go to our first pose. And today we are gonna start with the half butterfly or half butterfly pose. And you're just gonna come or stay seated on your mat, and then you're gonna just straighten your other leg. So you're gonna have your right leg straightened, and then your left leg is bent towards your thigh. And now It really depends how you want to do this today, but you can either start folding forward towards the middle, or you can fold towards your right leg. And this really depends. You can just try to find what feels the best for you today. And if you feel like your hamstring is really tight, you can always place like a blanket under your knee. So it's gonna support the natural bend and it doesn't feel that intense. So once you find that, where your body wants to be today, you can just fold forward, and once you find your edge, you can just stay there. And your arms can rest on the side. And here it's important to remember that you don't need to touch your toes. You don't need to go deep to feel it. The back side of your body. Just relax your shoulders, your jaw, and with every inhale and exhale, you can melt down and relax a little bit more. If you feel tight, you can always try to breathe into the muscles and think about that with every exhale, you're releasing the tension a little bit more. Remember, it's not supposed to hurt. You should find your edge like 80%. So wherever you can just relax and breathe deeply, then you have found your edge. It's okay to let your head drop down as well if it wishes to, or you can just keep it up. But remember to relax your shoulders and your neck. Now you can take a deep inhale and exhale. And now very slowly, when we're in a forward fold, you can just turn your palms and push yourself so you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae very slowly and gently. And here we can just have a little processing of the pose, so you can bring your both legs here on the mat and bend your knees, and then you can just sway your legs from side to side. Then we can go to the other side, so you can just come back, cross leg, and then you can just straighten your left leg instead. And keep your right leg bent, and then you can always use the blanket under your knee if you want to have it more gentle. And here, once you find a good alignment that works for you today, you can just fold either in the middle or towards your left leg. And again, arms can rest by your side. Wherever they feel good, and you can relax. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your neck. And it's completely normal now that the other side feels different. Just observe again without judgment. Listen to your body and do the alignment and the pose exactly how it feels the best for you. Where you can relax and breathe without any pain or pinching. And maybe in time, the gravity is pulling you towards your feet or towards the ground. Make sure you're not tensing your right leg. Try to relax it. Even though we're focusing on the left one right now, it's important to not tense our right hip or lift up our knee too much. Now you can take a deep inhale and exhale. Now slowly again, listening to our body. You can start to roll up by pushing yourself, your hands, so your head comes last up. And again, we can suspend our knees and move them from side to side to release our lower back and get some movement. Now we can move to our next pose. And today we are gonna do the melting heart pose. And even though here it's important to have a good alignment, I want you to remember that you don't need to go that deep. So try to listen to your body, what it says to you today, and just take it from there. So come to all fours, tabletop position. And in the melting heart, we want to keep our hips just above our knees when we walk our hands forward and rest our forehead towards the ground. Let your elbows rest on the mat as well and your forehead, and then you can just breathe deeply. And here you can just imagine that your heart is melting down towards the mat. And this is a little bit intense pose, it's a little bit young pose, so we are not gonna stay here forever, I promise. Now you can take a deep inhale and exhale. And now it might feel good just to slide forward from this pose. So you come to Sphinx just for a second, and then you can push yourself up to the quick child's pose. And then you can roll yourself up. And now we're gonna actually do the child's pose as well, just to get a little bit longer rebound this intense heart melting pose. So you can just come to all fours and bring your big toes together, knees apart. And here you can just push your hips towards your heels, and here you can actually rest your arms on the sides. So we are not gonna do this movement again. You can of course do it if you wish to, but I think it feels quite nice to have it this way instead. So once you find it, you can just relax into the pose. Feel the difference of this intense heart opening and transition to this safe and calm child's pose. You can try to relax your hips
Your arms resting on the sides, your shoulder blades. Breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the nose as well. Now you can take a deep inhale and exhale. And slowly you can push your palms towards the mat and roll yourself up. And stay here in this seated position. Just to feel the nice opening. And now we are gonna go to our last pose before Shavasana. And this is gonna be Catepillar pose. So come sit on your mat. Extend your legs forward. And here we are gonna fall forward from our hips. And if you're very tense on your hamstrings, like me, then it's always good to add a blanket again. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about what your body needs today. So if you need anything, you can always have it. There's no right or wrong. So once you feel that you have found your way to do this pose, you can just start folding forward or just stay here. And yeah, like I said in the half butterfly pose, you don't need to reach your legs, you don't need to reach your toes. As long as you can feel something, some sensations, you are there, you are on your edge. And here I just want to remind you, you don't need to do it perfect. The pose you are doing today is kind of perfect because it's the pose your body needs today. And if this feels uncomfy to you, if there's any pain that doesn't feel good, you can always come out of the pose and do something else. You can always just lay on the mat, do a breathing exercise during the pose. It's about listening to your body, as I have said, and finding the ways how we can treat the body the best way we can right now. And here you can allow your back round and head drop if you wish to. And you can even relax with every exhale you take. Relax your shoulders, your jaw. And now you can take a deep inhale and exhale. Now slowly again, when we're in a forward fold, we want to push ourselves very gently up. Until you have straightened your back. You can bend your knees, and here we can just have this angel pose, so you can hug your knees and rest your forehead in the middle. You can even lay backwards a little bit if it feels good after that forward fold. Just listen to your body, what it needs right now. And now we are gonna go to Shavasana. So if you want any blanket or any sweater, go and take it. And otherwise you can just roll down on your back. And straighten your legs, let them fall down naturally, however they feel like, and then you can rest your arms on the side of your body, palms facing up. You can feel the connection, your shoulder blades, tuck your chin a little bit, and then close your eyes if you want to. Here you can scan again your body, feel if there's any tension, without judgment again. It's okay. You can just take deeper inhales and exhales for a while more in this final resting pose. And I will let you know when it's time to come back to our bodies. You can take a deep inhale And exhale. Slowly move your fingers and toes. You can move your head from side to side. You can turn on your side and pause here while keeping your eyes still closed. Now gently push yourself up and find your seated position again. You can still keep your eyes closed and rest your hands on your knees. Maybe you can see if you feel any difference, any sensations compared to how you felt before you stepped on your mat today. But whatever those sensations or what the difference is, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that you took this time and took care of your well-being and took this time to focus on how to get rid of the performance, perfection, and just to stay present instead. You can bring your palms together in front of your heart. So grateful to practice with you. Now you can slowly open your eyes again. Like I said, I'm so grateful that you're here, and I really hope that you enjoyed this class. If you ever have any questions or if you want to wish for a theme, just let me know. I would be happy to create some classes what you wish, and I really hope that you will join my next class as well.